In this lesson, we are going to learn about the cosine rule and how we can use it to find missing sides and missing angles of a given triangle. And before we start applying the rule, let me show you some basics about it. So, let's say we have a triangle like this, and we have which has three sides, A, B, and C. So, in the cosine rule, if you see either A, B, and C in small letters, it means the sides of the triangle. But if you see capital A, capital B, or capital C, like in this case capital C, then it means the angles which are directly opposite to the sides of the triangle. Like for example, in this case, if you see capital C, it means this angle here, which is directly opposite to this side with small c. If you see capital A, it means this angle here, which is directly opposite to side A. And if you see capital B, it means this angle here, which is directly opposite to side B. So, with that knowledge, you can be able to find any of the sides either A and B or C, and you can also be able to find either A, B, or C, the angles. So, can we try this with an example? Let us say we are given a question like this. In triangle MBC, we just of course this triangle here, A is 7 centimeters, so this A here would be 7 centimeters, then B is 10 centimeters, and then C, capital of course, is 52 degrees. Then you are taught to find the length of C, and you are also taught to find angle A. So we can start by finding the length of C. So, note that we are given A as 7 centimeters, then B is 10 centimeters, and then we are also given angle C, which is 52 degrees. So, going back to the formula, we can say then C squared is equivalent to A squared, and we already know A is 7 centimeters, plus B squared, which of course is 10 centimeters or 10 centimeters squared, minus 2 and B, so 2 multiplied by A, which is 7, multiplied by B, which is 10, then the cos of C, so the cos of 52 degrees. So then it will be C squared is cos to A squared plus B squared minus 2AB cos of C. Then from there, what we need to do is we go next and we replace the formula with the real values. So C squared will be equal to 7 squared, which is of course the value for A, plus 10 squared, which is the value from B, then minus 2 into A, which is 7, then multiplied again by B, which is 10, then the cos of 52. So from there, we can go next and say we have C squared is equals to 49, because of course I squared 7 squared is 49, plus 10 squared, which is 100, minus 7 multiplied by 10 is 70. Then when you multiply by 2, it becomes 140. That's why I have 140 here, cos of 52. Then from there, we just continue with the normal maths, and we say C squared is equals to 149 minus 140, then multiplied by the cos of 52. And this cos of 52, we can get it directly from the calculator. We can just come to this calculator here, and I put 52 like that. Then I put the cos of 52, and it becomes 0.6157 if I round it off to 4 decimal places. Then from there, this is just the normal calculation. So I go ahead and I say we do have C squared now is equals to 149 minus 86.20. The reason being I just took 140, I multiplied with 0.6157, which is the cos of 52. So now when I multiply 140 with 0.6157, I get 86.20 directly from the calculator. So now from there then, 149, that one I can just do direct. I say 149, then I subtract 86.20 like that, and it becomes 62.8. So now it will be 62.80, but you see this c squared here is equals to 62.80, but we don't want c squared, we want c itself. So to get c itself, we only need to find the square root of c on both sides, and now it will be the square root of 62.80. We can still take it again from the calculator. I say 62.8, then the square root of that will be 7.9. When I round off to one decimal place, it will be 7 point, or to two decimal places, it will be 7.93. So then it means this C here, it will be 7.93 centimeters. How about if we are told to find angle A? So, to find angle A, don't forget we already have the three sides A, B, and C, and then the angle A which we are supposed to find is the angle directly opposite to A. So it is this angle here. So then it will mean the formula will change, and now it will become A squared. We interchange just the measurements for the sides. Now A starts, because we are interested with the angle of A, so now A starts instead of C starting, and now that the side A started, then the remaining two sides are the ones which will follow here. Now instead of A here, it will be B squared, then plus C squared, then minus these two sides again, this B squared plus C squared, and then minus again the two sides BC, which is of course this B and C, then cos of A. Cos of this angle we are interested to find, because when we get the cos, then we can just do cos inverse in the calculator, and we automatically get the cos of the angle itself. So from there, we can just interchange this. We move this whole part to the other side of the equal sign, and because here it was negative, on the other side of the equal sign it will be positive, so now it becomes 2bc cos of A is equals to B squared, this B squared, plus C squared, then minus A squared. I moved this A to this side, and because here it was of course positive on this side, it will be negative. So now the formula becomes 2bc cos of A is equals to B squared plus C squared minus A squared. And from there, you can just go ahead and say, now you see, we just want the cos of A, so that we can do cos inverse to get this angle here. So to get cos of A, then just divide both sides by 2bc, so that I can eliminate this 2bc here. So now it becomes cos of A is equals to B squared, this B squared, plus C squared, minus A squared, divided by 2bc. I divided with 2bc on both sides, so that I can eliminate it from this side, because it will cancel out. So now I have cos of A is equals to B squared plus C squared minus A squared divided by 2bc. Then from there, we can go ahead and say we have the values now, the real values, and B squared, of course, B itself was 10 centimeters, so B squared will be 10 squared, then plus, we already know C squared, we know C is 7.93, so it will be 7.93 squared, then minus A, which we know is 7 centimeters, so minus 7 squared, then divided by 2 into B, and B is 10, then multiply again by C, which is 7.93. Then from there, we just do the normal calculation, and now it becomes 100, because of course 10 squared is 100, plus 7.93 squared is just 62.88, then minus 7 squared is of course 49. Then divided by 2 multiplied by 10, which is 20 multiplied by 7.93 is 158.6. Then from there, we still continue with the normal calculation. And now it becomes 100 plus 62.88 minus 49. If you just use a calculator, it will directly be 100 plus 62.88, which is 162.88 minus 49, which becomes 113.88, then divided by 158.6. So we can just go direct the calculator and we then 113. I don't know what is problem with the calculator. 113.88. Then I divide with 158.6. Then the answer becomes 0.7180. So then it means this cos of A here is 0.7179 when we round off to 4 decimal places. So now we have the cos of A, but we want angle A, we don't want the cos of A. So to get angle A, we just need to find the cos inverse of this 0.7179. So it becomes cos inverse of 0.7179. So going back to the calculator, we can put 0.7179 like that. Then the shift here, and then the cos inverse, which becomes 44.1 if we round off to 1 decimal place. So meaning this angle here will be 44.1 degrees.